Hello, and welcome to Street Cruise Live, where today we're playing some more Danganronpa. Where last we left off, we were halfway through the trial, and now we have to try and figure out who done it. Welcome, oh yikes. It's good to finally be back into a routine that I can stream without worrying that my computer will crash. Nice. Anyway, let's try and figure this thing out.
Well now.
The trial is racing towards a thrilling conclusion. Do you know who the culprit is?
No. So they're accusing Soichi now, but I'm fairly sure Soichi is too main a character to be killed right away. Also, now my face is too bright. What is up with my camera and like not capturing my face in the correct brightness? Okay.
Obviously I know, because I know everything.
What? No, everything. No, everything?
Daddy knows everything about anything. He basically traded his bearhood for godhood.
Yes, he has betrayed his Ursine ancestors.
Traded? No. I'm still obviously a bear. It is obvious, right? Right, you guys?
You ain't fooling, you ain't no fish, but you damn sure smell like one.
Now then.
It's so confusing. Are the Mono kids like with Monokuma or are they against him? Because it feels like they just fight and stuff. Okay, I don't care really. They're so confusing to me. Resume class trial.
I feel like we're getting close to the gory part. It's making me nervous.
Which one's my favorite? I don't know. Either the blue one or the pink one, because they're the funniest.
I don't know who the culprit is, but I'm not paying attention, so it's okay.
Yeah, but there's one thing we do know. The line between victim and attacker ain't as clear as you might think.
I suppose that's one lesson we can take away from this case.
I cut off the leg before the poison spread. By spring, flowers will grow from the stump.
Like, I don't understand. The Monocubs seem as clueless about what's happening as the characters, as the other, like, trial people. Like, they don't even have an idea of what's going on, really. They're just, like, I don't know, following Monokuma's orders and that's it. I don't know. They're so weird.
Say something already.
Your tongue-tied silence speaks volumes.
It is a bit weird.
I knew you were the culprit.
It is a bit weird that Soichi's not saying anything. What is he hiding?
Wait just a minute! None of that is possible!
I'm pretty sure he's not the culprit, but yeah, it's basically the Monocubs. Like, I'm pretty sure Soichi's not the culprit, but I don't understand why he's not saying anything then.
Shuichi was with me the whole time we were on lookout. When are you suggesting Shuichi killed Rantaro? Were you really together the whole time? Huh? What do you mean? I'm asking if you two were on lookout together the whole time. Well, I guess we weren't together the whole time.
He went to the basement, through the vent.
So that's when Shuichi went to kill Rantaro!
If Soichi is the killer, I will be very surprised.
No! Shuichi wouldn't kill anyone!
Don't become emotional. We must seek the truth in a calm and logical manner, or all our lives will be lost here.
I'm not being emotional here. I'm saying it with conviction.
Even if Shuichi did go to the basement, he couldn't have killed Rentaro because... Greedy Center?
I get it. The security alarm didn't ring until after Shuichi returned to the classroom.
But we didn't have any security camera pointed
It only
at the...
rang after Rantaro moved the hidden door,
At the,
which means he
vent.
was still alive.
Which I'm assuming he went through the vent.
If Shuichi was with me when the alarm went off, then that means he's not the culprit.
By the way, I want to confirm one thing with you, Kaede. Who set the security sensor on the bookcase? It was Shuichi, right?
Huh?
Yes, he did set the cam- Yes, thanks, game, for reminding me that he did set the camera after telling me he set the camera. Okay.
Yeah. Shuichi was the one who set up the security sensor. What about it?
But didn't he crawl through the vent? I thought he went through the vent. Oh, you mean with the books in the library? But he could have just peeked out of the vent and, like, thrown the shot put. He didn't have to actually step into
Did you actually check for
it.
yourself if the sensor was set on the bookcase, Kaede?
No, I didn't check.
Did it ever occur to you that Shuichi could have lied about setting the sensor?
A lie?
But didn't the sensor go off? Like, for Rentaro, anyway?
Shuichi pretended to place the sensor on the hidden bookcase.
Why is he saying nothing, though? That's like the worst.
But in actuality, he was holding it the whole time. And when he met up with you, he secretly triggered the sensor to make the security alarm go off.
That would cause Kaede to assume that someone had moved the bookcase.
I see! Sneaky little fucker!
No, at this rate, everyone's gonna think Shuichi is the culprit. I have to do something. I know for a fact that he is not the culprit. Okay. From this point, oh, okay, the white noise, okay. That's not. Left click to shoot down eyes. I still don't understand why he's not saying anything. He's just like, I'm gonna accept
The security
everyone
sensor was
going
armed,
after me.
but the moving bookcase isn't what triggered it. As it turns out, Shuichi had it the whole time.
I think hidden door
The
photos.
sound Kaede heard came from the sensor when Shuichi secretly moved it in order to trigger the alarm.
So when Kaede heard the sensor go off, she figured someone had tried to move the bookcase.
Only an idiot can make that mistake.
So Shuichi couldn't have had the sensor on him. And I should have the other. Oh, is it because
The
I was
security
holding the
was
sensor?
armed, but the moving bookcase isn't what triggered it. As it turns out, Shuichi had it the whole time.
The sound Kaede heard came from the sensor when Shuichi secretly moved it.
Oh wait, no, that's wrong.
The security sensor was
Okay,
armed,
then it must be
but
the
the moving bookcase
hidden door
isn't what
photos,
triggered it.
right?
As it turns out, Shuichi had it the whole time.
The sound Kaede heard came from the sensor when Shuichi secretly moved it.
Oh, is that not it? Because he couldn't secretly move it. Because it's got a
The security
sensor.
sensor was armed, but
Okay,
the
right.
moving bookcase isn't what triggered it. As it turns out, Shuichi had it the whole time.
The sound Kaede
I'm
heard
confused
came
by the
from
conversation. What are they talking about?
the
Sensor?
sensor when Shuichi
What
secretly
sensor are they
moved
talking
it
about?
in order to trigger the alarm.
So when Kaede heard the sensor go off, she figured someone had tried to move the bookcase.
Only an idiot can make that mistake.
I only have two orange ones to fight in this one. So what do I have to do? Could have evidence that is beyond that of
The
doubt.
security sensor was armed, but the moving bookcase isn't what triggered it.
Moving bookcase must be
As
what
it turns
triggered
out,
it,
Shuichi had it the whole time.
or something.
The sound Kaede heard came from the sensor when Shuichi secretly moved it. In order to trigger
Can
the
we go
alarm.
back? It's annoying that you have to go through the whole thing.
Sensor go off. She figured someone had tried to move the bookcase. Only an idiot can make that mistake.
Like, I guess I can understand why.
The sensor was armed, but the moving bookcase isn't what triggered it.
No,
As
it's
it turns out, Shuichi had it the whole time.
failed on that.
The sound Kaede heard came from the sensor when Shuichi secretly moved it, in order to trigger the alarm. So when Kaede heard the sensor go off, she figured someone had tried to move the bookcase. Only an idiot can make that mistake.
Mistake.
Hold up, hold up. The sensor is what caused the receiver to go off when the bookcase moved. Then it
The
must
security
be
sensor was armed,
the
but
hidden door photo.
the moving bookcase.
Yes, okay.
No, that's wrong.
Yeah, I was confused by that. What they were talking about exactly.
Wait a minute. This is weird. If the security sensor wasn't placed, then we wouldn't have been able to take that picture. We were only able to get it because the sensor was triggered by the hidden door.
Oh, that? Easy to explain. Well, you see... I guess you're right. Sorry, I didn't think that far ahead.
You're giving up that easily?
Yeah, I mean, whatevs. I made a mistake, big deal.
You speak as if you knew that from the start. Even I was taken in.
So you see, Shuichi can't be the culprit.
Now wait just a minute. The security sensor had a power supply, so what if it went like this? The security sensor was set up on the bookshelf, and Shuichi had its receiver. However, Shuichi turned the receiver off.
Huh? How come?
That would get you a picture, but no alarm when Rantaro moved the bookcase. Then, when Shuichi says he's gonna check the basement, he actually goes to the library.
Oh, he said he checked the basement, not the library. Oh, I thought he went to the library when he went going to check on stuff. Alright. Okay, things are coming together now. I thought he went to the library directly when he was talking about the basement. Okay. Alright.
And thanks to the 30-second interval, he's got time to go in after Rantaro.
Well, there were those two photos of him at the camera, and even though that could be him setting it up, there's no time on those photos, so it could be at any
He could
time.
have collected the sensor from the hidden bookcase after killing Rantaro.
I see. Then he caused the receiver to go off in front of Kaede to trick her.
It's certainly plausible,
But I don't
considering that
think-
Shuichi knew about the intervals.
I don't think Shuichi's going to be the killer. They're just trying to stack it on him, and then they're going to do a plot twist. I know you, game. I know you too well.
How needlessly complicated. But I guess it's not impossible.
Then Shuichi really is the culprit?
So the ultimate detective is the killer. What a plot twist!
No, I'll show you a plot twist.
Wait! Why do you guys think he's the culprit? Shuichi, please say something. Why aren't you saying anything?
I've been saying that the whole time.
Shuichi, what's wrong? You're not culprit, are you?
Hey, you gonna say anything? We'll all vote for you if you don't.
Are you okay with being the culprit? Are you ready to turn yourself in?
There's no way he's a culprit, but even so. Why won't he say anything? Even that means I have to lie. Now, I know that sounds crazy, telling a lie in the class trial, but sometimes telling a lie is necessary to reach the truth. Oh, but don't worry, there are no lies in this tutorial. Okay. From here on out, there will be times in a debate you have to lie. Before you had to refute the lies, but now you have to lie yourself. I don't care. How... Select a truth bullet like normal, but when you hold right click, the truth bullet will become a lie bullet with the opposite meaning. Releasing the right mouse. Okay. And use a lie bullet. It will become perjury, a statement that paints over the truth lie. While lying, your influence gauge will drain, a successful lie will restore it. But if you miss with your lie bullet, it will take damage. Also, I've heard a rumor that there's a secret way to advance debates, called a back route. Let's just say that only those who lie will be able to find it. That sounds interesting. I might attempt to do that. I have to turn one of these into a lie.
One more time.
The security sensor was placed on the moving bookcase. Shuichi also had the receiver.
I'm guessing it's that one.
But he had it turned off.
And so when Rantaro moved the bookcase, a picture was taken without the alarm sounding.
Then, taking advantage of the camera's interval timer,
Shuichi hid in the library and murdered the shit out of Rantaro! And then he grabbed the security sensor from the bookcase and returned to the lookout spot.
Afterward, he set off the receiver in front of Kaede on purpose to make her think the murder had just happened. Praise be Tuatua! We've solved this case! So Shuichi was just using Kaede.
Okay, yeah, I'm guessing it's that first one with the receiver. And we'll probably say that we have the receiver
Let's go over the case
instead.
one more time.
the security sensor was placed on the moving bookcase. Shuichi also had the receiver.
Wait, what? How do I...
But he had it turned off.
Oh, okay.
And
Wait,
so when Rantaro moved
took
the
a beat.
bookcase, a picture was taken without the alarm
wanted it-
sounding.
How do
Then
I...
taking advantage of the camera's interval timer.
Let's go over the case one more time.
Let's go over. Wait, how do I... Do I have
Security
to
sensor
shoot
was
it and
placed
then I
on
have to
the
make it...
Shuichi also had the receiver.
Okay, yeah, go.
Turn
That was
this
weird,
lie into the truth.
Alright.
Sorry, you guys. I forgot to tell you something important.
Forgot?
To tell you the truth, it was me.
You know when someone says to tell you the truth, they're definitely saying the truth.
Huh?
That's how you lie.
So that's why there's no way Shuichi could have turned off the receiver.
If that is true, then the entire premise of the argument thus far is wrong.
Is this true, Kaede?
Of course! Come on, would I lie to you guys?
That'd only screw yourself over. If we mess up, you're dead too, you know.
Or perhaps you wanted to cover for Shuichi, even at the cost of your life.
Huh? I cannot imagine why anyone would risk their life to lie on another's behalf.
Words from a true heartless robot. Emotions are only for meatbags.
That is a harmful stereotype. I can produce heartfelt remarks through calculations.
Like less than 3? Those kinds of calculations?
It's not so unthinkable. All hearts are blind when faced with radiant love.
Oh man.
Doing anything for the one you love.
His Tetsu
Hasn't
is
everyone
showing.
felt that way before?
Oh, what's his name? Tetsu, right? Doing anything for love.
I most certainly have, at least.
How creepy you are. I'm
I'm sure that person didn't want your love.
Kaede and Shuichi are pretty buddy-buddy with each other, so I wouldn't doubt that. Plus, the way Kaede just acted right now, I'm pretty sure she lied. A talented liar like me can spot other people's lies easily. Well, what do you guys think? To believe or not to believe Kaede?
I do want to believe Kaede, but Shuichi does seem pretty suspicious. He has been strangely quiet for a while now, which is classic degenerate male behavior.
Yeah, I agree.
Shuichi is the only person here who's suspicious.
Who else are they gonna flip the tables on though? It does seem heavily stacked against Shuichi, so I don't know who they're gonna accuse instead of him.
So we all agree that Puichi did it? Then let's just vote already!
No, I still think it is too soon to determine the culprit.
I agree. I sort of can't believe that Shuichi is the culprit.
Yeah, this ain't right.
I agree.
What? What kind of argument is this? They just suddenly change for no reason except for this doesn't feel right.
But I don't know if Atua agrees. 'Cause right now it's his nap time.
This is quite troublesome. It seems our opinions are on opposite ends.
How are we supposed to decide? We're split, right down middle.
Hold on! Split? Did you just say split? You did! I heard it! I heard it with my belly button microphone!
So that's where he hears things from.
So wait, your ears don't do anything?
The Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds!
Best game mode.
More phenomenal trial grounds?
The trial grounds are gonna morph? Seriously? I totally want to see that!
And interested too. What is it? Either way we have to do. I'll vote for Shuichi, I think I'll vote for it. If we vote for him, our hope is lost. Yeah, split down the middle. At times like these, debate scrums are perfect. In debate scrum, you'll be split into two teams. Then you argue your opinions against each other. But look, everyone's so fired up. The subjects of your statement don't match. That's not how you debate at all. You have to match your subject with your opponent and put them in the correct order. Shuichi's culprit, Shuichi isn't the culprit. New pilot about intervals. Okay. That's how you make a good debate. Welcome! 2016 election, the game. Looks like it. Welcome, the chocolate dog that could. Besides, subject keyword will be displayed by your opponent's subject. But your opponent's subjects won't be revealed yet. Listen closely for the subject of your opponent's argument. Before your opponent finishes their statement, use W and S to find the same subject keyword. And right click to argue the subject. Okay. And if your opponent's... Oh, this is so much. If you and your opponent's arguments match, then your opponent's keywords will be revealed. And when all statements match up, we will enter the finale. Trying to convince all your opponent's points. Rapidly. Tap the key displayed on the screen to push your opponent's claims out. Don't go push back, push their claims out for a perfect refutation. Thank you. Okay. What did I say? Split opinion? Oh, fancy. Dang. Where does Monokuma? I can't keep them down. Where does Monokuma get his budget for this stuff? He's got some hi-fi tech. They even brought Rentaro with him. Oh, this is very fancy. Suichi's the culprit. Suichi isn't the culprit. Oh, a real debate.
You hid what you knew about the camera intervals, Shuichi.
Intervals.
Gota!
But Mew's silent about intervals too.
Unlike Shuichi, I actually have an airtight alibi.
Kaito!
Kaede backed up Shuichi's alibi, didn't she?
Shuichi and Kaede weren't together the whole time, were they?
Hirumi!
Both of them were together when the receiver went off.
This is kind of cool.
If Shuichi had the receiver, it could have been disguised.
Kibo!
Kaede is the one who actually had the receiver.
But that's Kaede's lie, isn't it?
I'll do it! We'll know whether or not it's a lie when we talk this through.
I didn't have to do much then, but it was still cool. Oh, D! Oh wait, oh not, that was S! Dang it. Oh. Dang it, okay. Wait, do I have to do it all over again though? Okay, no. Oh, wait, A. Oh, I'm so bad at that. But that's creative, isn't it?
Everyone, you have to believe me.
Yeah, that seems like a
Shuichi is
fun
not
game
the
mode.
culprit.
But it just wasn't that challenging for the first time, but that makes sense.
If we vote for Shuichi, we'll be making the wrong choice.
All you have to do is pretty much just match whatever word they say in their sentence to your bullet. It's fairly
And
simple,
if
but it
that
was fun.
happens, everyone will be executed.
They made it sound a lot more complicated than it actually was.
I definitely won't let that happen, even if it costs me my life.
Kaede.
Yeah, it's just like Kaede said. Shuichi ain't the culprit.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Gonta believe in Shuichi too. Gentlemen always believe in friends.
Well, if Shuichi's not our culprit, then who is?
We've already exhausted all possible avenues of discussion.
No way. There has to be something else we can discuss. We just gotta think. Right, Shuichi?
Huh?
Shuichi, even though you're not the culprit, you've been quiet for a while. It's because you realized something, huh? You're scared to reveal the truth.
What truth did they know?
I thought so. Shuichi, answer me this. What kind of truth did you realize? Don't be scared to say it. Not just for me, but for everyone else. Please, face the truth.
The picture.
Picture?
The picture from the camera aimed at the hidden door, just before the murder. I always thought it was suspicious, the way Rantaro was acting.
What's suspicious?
If you look at the picture, it looks like Rantaro is trying to remove the camera. But that must mean he noticed the camera we set up.
That's true. But when did he notice that?
I believe it was when the camera took its first picture. This picture was taken when Rantaro moved the bookcase. At that moment, something made him notice the camera.
Does it have a flash? Because that would easily
So
make them...
he tried to remove it. That's when the bookcase closed. The sensor was triggered, and that's when this picture was taken.
If that is the case, we must find the reason why he noticed the camera.
You're confusing everyone! Except me, of course. Just get to the fucking point!
I've been contemplating what it could be. Why did he notice the camera? And the answer is in this picture.
His monopad? Okay, so there is a flash on it. Really? That's
I get it!
That's a very lame secret setup. If you
Because of the flash, right?
The flash?
Yes. The flash went off when the hidden door camera took a picture. Rantaro noticed the camera's flash.
But how can you tell the flash went off?
because everything's bright.
If you compare it to the other pictures that we have. Remember the pictures that were taken when I took down the cameras? This is the picture taken when I removed the front camera. And this is the picture from when I removed the rear camera. And this is the picture of Rantaro.
Whoa! The brightness is
Imagine
totally different.
infiltrating a military base and CCTV cameras take the flash. Yes. Great. That's true security.
Same room, circumstance, and camera. And yet, there is a disparity in brightness. Because only the camera aimed at the hidden door had the flash turned on.
What was the purpose of leaving the flash on? Especially since it was meant to be hidden.
Yes, Luigi.
A mistake, maybe?
It's no mistake. There was an objective here. That camera was placed for another reason.
Another reason, huh?
To lure the mastermind.
I get it! The flash was used to lure whoever moved the bookcase to the camera. So when the flash went off, they would have noticed the camera right away. And that's exactly what happened. Rantaro moved
So
the bookcase,
Suichi killed him.
noticed
He
the
set up a
flash,
trap.
and then walked over to the camera.
And then Suichi hit him in the head with a shot.
But the culprit didn't expect the camera to take another picture when the door closed.
Hey, Kaede?
What is it?
Is something wrong? You've been acting kinda strange.
Strange?
Your last few remarks carry more conviction than before.
Do you know who the culprit is?
Yep, I know. I've known for a long time.
Well, tell me, because I do not know.
Long time?
Because there was only one person able to set the flash on the camera.
Me? Luigi. Got himself.
Isn't that right, Shuichi? The culprit of this incident is...
Wait, I don't know. What? The only other person that could set a flash would be Miyu. I don't know, I guess I'll go with her, because I'm assuming it's not Suichi. But she's the only other person. No, that's wrong. Wait, what the heck? You set up the camera on the bookcase. Well, that was Suichi, wasn't it? Kaede, okay. Ah, okay, well. Who set up the camera on the bookshelf? What, can you accuse yourself or something? Because there's only 3 people according to me. It would be her, Suichi, and Miyu that know anything about the camera. Did we... Am I missing something? I think I'm missing something.
No doubt about it.
Oh, what? Is she accusing herself? What is this? I'm so confused.
Well, this is as far as it goes. I couldn't do it. I couldn't get to the mastermind.
Or did I just like end game myself?
I'm sorry, everyone.
Did I just do a bad
Rantaro.
by just picking myself?
I'm sorry, Shuichi. You stayed silent this whole time because you realized it already, right? But you can't do that. It may be the end of me, but I want my wish to.
Wait, what?
I'm giving it to you, Shuichi.
I'm very confused.
From now on, you're going to carry on my wish. You're going to protect everyone.
I am very confused.
Kaede, I know what you want me to do. That's so cool. It's cool, but I understand. I'll do it.
Did she actually kill him?
You can trust me. I won't let your wish.
And why is everything like electronic and staticky?
Ungranted.
Ungranted, what?
Kaede is the culprit.
Huh? I'm very confused.
Kaede did it?
Wait! That's not possible! Right, Kaede?
It's not possible though. Like, we played it as her, and we were in the classroom the whole time it was happening.
Kaede? Wait! Did she really...
Just kidding!
Just kidding.
Huh? Did you guys really think I'm the culprit?
This is getting weirder.
Come on, guys. Like I could. When Rantaro was murdered, I was in the classroom with Shuichi, remember? After that, we went to the library, and that's the first time I even saw his body. Plus, I never met up with Rantaro. I never had a chance to kill him.
Yes. No way Kaede could be culprit.
Jeez, of course not. Do you think I'm even strong enough to throw that shot? My hands are only strong enough to play piano.
Then accusing you of being the culprit is...
Yup, it's wrong. Shuichi's just joking around. He wanted to lighten up the mood. Right, Shuichi?
I'm very confused.
No matter how you look at it, I couldn't have killed Rantaro with that shot.
And am I playing as him now, technically? You want me to reveal the truth, don't you? Everyone is afraid of learning the truth, but the people who are willing to find the truth are the ones who can decide the faith. You never know the lies from truth, not choose a path. You won't even know you're on a path. So fight for the truth even if it's frightening. I know you can do this. If you're scared, borrow the strength from.
No, I'm not joking around. Kaede definitely killed Rantaro.
What the hell did you just say?
I'm very, very confused.
It seems as though Shuichi is serious after all.
Of course I am.
But that is a nice twist. A very twisty twist. But
Why don't you tell me then? How did I kill Rantaro with that shot?
I can't see how this is logical. Although this game is never logical.
You and Kaede were together the whole time, weren't you?
How Kaede killed Rantaro with the shot put ball should become clear when you consider where she used it.
Where she used the shot put ball?
Huh? What? I lost you guys.
Same, Angie. But once we agree on something. Wants me to reveal the truth, she trusts me with her wish. So I can't back down now. I need to fulfill her wish. I need to fight for the truth. It's Kaede. I'm gonna keep calling her Katie. I just think it's better. But wait, am I playing as
an alibi.
This is so
When
confusing.
Rantaro was killed, I was in the classroom standing watch with Shuichi.
Kaede never saw Rantaro. Then how'd she kill him?
It's important to establish where the culprit used the shot. We know that it was in the library.
Rantaro was killed in the library after all.
That's the only explanation.
In which case, it's impossible for me to be the culprit. I have an alibi. When Rantaro was killed, I was in the classroom standing watch with Shuichi.
No, okay. It's true that you left Shuichi, but that wasn't enough time for it. Alright, okay, I'm gonna probably lose. Do I have to start from the start? I have not. I should have saved at some point.
I have an alibi. When Rantaro was killed, I was in the classroom standing watch.
What is bloody shot put? It seems it to be the same as a shot put ball in the warehouse. That's all the
With
information.
Shuichi.
Kaede never saw Rantaro. Then how'd she kill him?
And what was the Monokuma file? The victim... The victim was subjected to a blunt force trauma to the back of the skull, resulting in no other injuries. Okay.
It's important to establish where the culprit used the
What's the
shot.
promotional video? Background played in character was full volume. Okay.
We know that it was in the library.
Rantaro was killed in the library after all.
That's the only explanation.
In which case, it's impossible for me to be the culprit.
I'm not too sure what I'm supposed to do here. Am I supposed to lie?
I have an alibi. When Rantaro was killed, I was in the classroom standing watch with Shuichi.
Kaede never saw Rantaro. Then how'd she kill him?
It's important to establish where the culprit used the shot. We know that it was in the library.
Rantaro was killed in the library after all.
That's the only explanation.
In which case, it's impossible for me to be the culprit.
I'm not too sure. And I don't want to get this wrong because I'm pretty low on health. And I don't want to do this all again. But I'm not too sure where you... What's the contradiction? If I'm trying to find a contradiction. Now they've made the game a lot harder with having contradictions, lies, and supporting consent. But there's no consenting ones in this one. Just either lie or truth.
I have an alibi. When Rantaro was killed, I was in the classroom standing watch with Shuichi.
Kaede never saw Rantaro. Then how'd she kill him?
It's important to establish where the culprit used the shot. We know that it was in the library.
Does it say, maybe, does it not say that it was at the library? The body was discovered in the library. You have to restart if you run out of health, also things. Since you hear vocals, that means it's a back route? Is that what that means?
Rantaro was killed in the library after all.
I don't know, I want to just try and...
That's the only explanation.
In
Either
which
way
case,
will work
it's
for me.
impossible for me to be the culprit.
I'm gonna go with this, and I think
I have an alibi.
if he wasn't
When
killed in the
Rantaro
library
was killed,
or something,
I was in the classroom standing watch with Shuichi.
that doesn't make much sense.
Kaede never saw Rantaro. Then how'd she kill him?
It's important to establish where the culprit used the shot. We know that it was in the library.
Okay. Yeah. If you don't agree, Suichi, you can do that.
have an alibi. When Rantaro was killed, I was in the classroom standing watch with Shuichi.
Kaede never saw Rantaro. Then how'd she kill him?
It's important to establish where the culprit used the shot. We know that it was in the library.
Rantaro was killed in the library after all.
Oh no!
You have an alibi.
I have an alibi. When Rantaro was killed, I was in the
Would I be
classroom
like-
standing watch with Shuichi.
Kaede never saw
dang it.
Rantaro.
I don't know if that's a lie
How'd she
spot.
kill him?
It's important to establish
Where the culprit used the shot. We know that it was in the
I'll
library.
try that.
Rantaro was killed in the library after all. That's the only explanation.
in
Which case, it's impossible for me to be the culprit.
I have an alibi. When Rantaro was killed, I was in the classroom standing watch with Shuichi.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Kaede never
Can
saw
I not?
Rantaro.
Dang it.
And how she killed him.
It's
Important to establish where the culprit used the shot. We know that it was in the library. Rantaro was killed in the library after all. That's the only explanation.
in
Which case, it's impossible for me to be the
The
culprit.
controls for doing that lying
I
thing is a
have
bit
an
annoying.
alibi. When Rantaro was killed, I was in the classroom standing watch with Shuichi.
Okay, that didn't work. But when we get together... True that you left Luigi. Okay. I'm not too sure what... Oh, okay. Where do I have to start? Oh. Okay. I lost. Okay. Retry.
We can't let it end here.
Cool. So they don't make you have to go all the way to the start. That's nice.
I have an
But I
alibi.
have no idea.
When Rantaro was killed, I was in the classroom standing watch with Shuichi.
Kaede never saw Rantaro.
Clean shot football. Is the shot
How'd she kill
football
him?
clean? Actually, I
Important to
haven't.
establish
Oh wait, no, that was a lie. But I don't. Yeah, it's definitely not clean. That would be a bad
where
lie.
the culprit used the shot. We know that it was in the library.
Rantaro was killed in the library.
Morning video.
That's the only explanation.
In which case, it's impossible for me to be the culprit. I have an alibi.
Mono
When Rantaro
Cubs
was
fire.
killed, I was in the classroom standing watch with Shuichi.
Kaede never saw Rantaro. How'd she kill him?
It's important to establish where the culprit used the shot. We know that it was in the library.
Rantaro
what?
was
Dang
killed
it.
in the library after all.
Oh, I hate this. Wait. Oh, did that lose all my health? Oh, what? I don't like this.
We can't let
I
it.
need assistance. I wanted to try and not die as much as possible in this game. But I'm so stuck on this.
I have an alibi.
When Rantaro was killed, I was in the classroom standing watch with
Shuichi.
Kaede never saw it.
Rantaro. Then how'd she kill him?
It's important to establish where the culprit used the shot. We know that it was in the library.
Rantaro was killed in the library. Oh, yes. Looking at the man whose only puzzle game is Professor Layton. Oh, well, I don't know. There's only there's like not even that many options to do for this. So I can't even think of what... I've
I
tried
have
like
an
every
alibi.
combination.
When Rantaro was killed, I was in the classroom standing watch with Shuichi.
Kaede never
Saw Rantaro. And how she killed him.
It's
Important to establish where the culprit used the shot. We know that it was in the library.
No, he was
Rantaro was killed in
wrong.
the library after all.
He was killed in the
The
library.
only explanation.
in which case it's impossible for me to be the culprit.
I have an alibi.
When Rantaro was killed, I was in the classroom standing watch with Shuichi.
Dang it.
Kaede never saw.
Dang it!
And how she killed him.
It's
Important to establish where the culprit used the shot. We know that it was in the library. Rantaro was killed
God, no, I'll
in the
just try this
library
again.
after all.
Dang it.
The only explanation.
I'm so bad.
In which case, it's impossible for me to be the culprit. I have an alibi.
When Rantaro was killed, I was in the classroom standing watch with Shuichi.
Okay, that wasn't it, didn't it? What is it? Oh yeah, just tell me. I don't know. I'm so confused.
When I was in the classroom standing watch with Shuichi.
Kaede never saw Rantaro. And how she killed him? It's important to establish where the culprit used the shot. We know that it was in the
Library.
Rantaro was killed in the library after all.
the only
Oh, dang it.
explanation.
I hate that thing.
In which case, it's impossible for me to be the culprit.
What is it? Do I have to like look it up? Because I honestly don't know. I'm gonna have to Google this. I don't want to, and I hope I don't get too many spoilers, but if you guys don't have any help for me, I gotta Google this. Give me a second. Oh, that's bright. What Gunter's thing? I guess. Okay, I'm just gonna Google it. Hopefully I don't get spoiled. I'm gonna try and go through very carefully. Cross Trial 1. I'm back. No, I'm not. I'm Googling it because I have no idea. We know that it was in the library. We know it was in the library. Look out. What?
I have an alibi. When Rantaro was killed, I was in the classroom standing watch with Shuichi.
Kaede never saw Rantaro. And how she...
It's important to establish where the culprit used the shot. We know that it was
In the library.
Oh, it's... Oh. Dang it. Oh,
In the library after
That's wrong!
We know it was in the library. I'm so confused.
Kaede didn't use the shot put ball at the scene of the crime. She used it at the first floor classroom, where we were keeping watch.
Hold up. How could she have hit Rantaro with a shot from a different floor?
She rolled it. She rolled the shot from the first floor classroom and hit Rantaro.
That would take a lot of luck and accuracy.
I am skeptical that she could perform such a feat of accuracy.
Yeah, exactly what I said.
So it was a magic shot put ball? Yeah, that's not possible.
It is possible. If you do it at the right spot in the classroom, it will reach the library.
So it seems you already knew about that.
Why is my protagonist killing people? Oh, you gotta go? Alright. Okay. Objectives, letter orbs, decorate. Select, letter select. Doing the actual stuff a little. Make sure you remember where they are. Okay. Deduce the words. Okay. Hangman's Gambit. Okay, how do I... Okay. I did, I saw this in the walkthrough that I looked at, so... Oh, this is cool enough, I guess. Oh, but... Wow. Okay.
I see now.
Okay, I'm gonna try and not use help like that as much as possible. Gonna close that tab and stuff. There we go.
If you were to roll the shot in there, it would reach the library.
I see. That air duct connects the classroom to the library.
So, the shot is rolled into the vent, passes through the duct, and comes out of the air vent above the library bookcase.
But how could she have hit Rantaro from all the way over there? The vent was way too far from Rantaro's body.
So it was just a coincidence?
What kind of coincidence is that?
What a mystery.
So I'm pretty much playing as him now, not as her. If I remember correctly, there was something off about her then. Actually not. Too late to grip the power. I said I wouldn't back down on the problems. Alright.
The shot that fell from the vent. How did it strike Rantaro's head from that distance?
Yeah, that's impossible.
Must be the
It's not like it started rolling on its own. It fell off the bookcase onto Rantaro's head.
Maybe the shot was on the floor. And Rantaro tripped over it, causing him to hit his head on the bookcase?
Watch out so you don't slip and fall!
What if Rantaro's corpse moved on its own?
Alright.
Like he was standing under the vent when the shot hit his head. Then he walked a few steps before he finally dropped dead.
Hey, Shuichi. Don't lose sight of the truth.
Do I just hit that one? I need to answer for her sake.
The shot
that fell from the vent. How did it strike Rantaro's head from that distance? It's not like it started rolling on its own. It fell off the bookcase onto Rantaro's head. Maybe the shot was on the floor. And Rantaro tripped over it, causing him to hit his head on the bookcase?
Oh, her voice is so high.
Hey, Shuichi. Don't lose sight of the truth.
Ah, is that not the truth? Don't look away from the truth.
The shot that fell from the vent. How did it strike Rantaro?
Technically, the vent crate still opened exactly the way Kaylee left it. Okay, so she left it open at distance.
It's not like it started rolling on its own. It fell off the bookcase onto Rantaro's head. Maybe the shot was on the floor.
They put a lot of time into making these text animations.
Hey, Shuichi. Don't lose sight of the truth.
Oh, what? Don't look away from the truth. I'm so confused.
The shot that fell from the vent. How did it strike Rantaro's head from that distance?
Yeah, that's impossible.
It's not like it started rolling on its own. It fell off the bookcase onto Rantaro's head.
Oh yeah, okay, so I have to agree with him, I think.
The shot that fell from the vent.
How did it strike
Rantaro's head from that distance?
Yeah, impossible.
It's not like it started rolling on its own.
Oh, come on!
It fell off the bookcase onto
Dang it.
Rantaro's head.
You can't go big brain mode, I'll tell you, because Google is scary. Yeah. Don't worry, I think I got this one.
Don't lose sight of the truth. The shot that fell from the vent. How did it strike Rantaro's head from that distance?
This second half of the trial is just messing with me, because I'm the culprit.
I agree. It's just like Ryoma said. The shot rolled along the top of the bookcase and fell on Rantaro's head.
Rolled along the bookcase?
I did say that, but would the shot have rolled that conveniently?
It has nothing to do with convenience. The shot rolled exactly how the culprit wanted. They used books on top of the bookcases to direct the path of the shot.
The shot's path was directed by books? How would that even work?
Ah, it would be easier to explain with a floor plan of the library.
Suichi was too busy looking up K80's skirt to notice. Pretty much. Our men's one true weakness. Panty shots. Oh, it's getting dark again. Is that better? Yeah, sure. Who had a... yeah.
That's it! Mew, I recall that during the investigation, you said you would use your drone to make a floor plan.
Oh yeah! What happened with that? I've already developed the photos and drafted some sketches.
Then let's look at it.
It's like my
Maybe
camera
we all
wants to
find
make me
clues.
dark. What is this?
Please, Mew.
Oh, want him that badly, huh? Fine. But now you owe me one. Voila! Feast your eyes on these babies.
That's very detailed.
It's just as I thought.
Oh, is this an aerial shot? How did her drone go through the roof to get all the walls?
What is?
See? The books are stacked like stairs from the vent to where Rantaro's body was found.
Oh! Shuichi is right!
Indeed, they are stacked like stairs. I did not notice when I looked up from the floor.
I see. The shot rolled on top of these books, eh?
I feel like you would hear the shot going down those books though. Or at least down the vent. So you'd like be like, what's happening?
Yes, I'm sure. The shot was rolled into the classroom vent and came out in the library. If the vent was open,
Also, this
the shot would
whole
have
thing
maintained
relies on a
momentum.
lot of chance anyway.
And you did that, right, Kaede? You made
Impressive. You have a really good memory, Shuichi.
I'm guessing the reason that called a composite, but he went through the wall. The drone went through the ceiling. How do you get the ceiling? Anyway, I'm guessing the motivation for Kaede is like, I wanted to do this so you guys can all work together and see that you can figure out things and solve the mysteries. I was a sacrifice for you to work together. Or something like that.
When the shot came through, the stacked books made it change direction.
You know how much momentum it would have had to have
It then
to be able to
rolled
do
down the
this?
path made by the books.
Or so she secretly loves killing, maybe.
The books were stacked in rows so that the shot wouldn't fall off. At the same time, the books blocked the shot from view. Then, when the ball was directly above Rantaro, it changed direction, rolled along the groove of the open books, and fell on top of his head.
Dang. She's sly.
And it was the camera flash that lured him to that exact spot.
A setup that complicated is almost like a Rube Goldberg machine.
It is, like you'd have to know when to take the flash, then you'd have to make sure that he was walking to the other camera. Then you'd have to make sure that you timed your ball rolling so that it would hit him while he's still at the second camera.
So Kaede created this mechanism? Well, it would be...
Wait, even with the Rube whatever setup, when did she roll the ball into the duct?
A rude culprit. Oh, hey.
That's right! Wasn't Shuichi with Kaede in the classroom?
I have been at the...
Damn it!
When she was leaving the classroom.
That's it! The moment we ran out of the classroom. When the sensor went off, I ran out first, and then Kaede followed. But just before she left...
Oh, her other reason could just be that she wanted to kill the mastermind, like, straight away. But then he wasn't actually the mastermind, and she messed up heaps. So she done goofed a whole heap.
I'm right, aren't I, Kaede?
Of course, the ultimate detective would remember all that.
Your words and that smile. Is this your admission of guilt?
Hold on! Don't just jump to conclusions! I've still got a lot of questions.
That's weird. Why do you sound so desperate?
There's nothing weird about it. There's just no way I can believe someone like Kaede would be the culprit.
Yeah, going to not believe it either.
What?
Don't worry, Kaede. I'll clear your name.
It's like, no, I'm the culprit. Just end me now.
I refuse to believe that Kaede is the culprit. I still have my doubts.
What kind of doubts?
Doubts about the noise, of course. The library should have been quiet, right? If that shot was rolling through the vents, it would have made a ton of noise.
Indeed!
Okay.
So much noise! Rentaro would have heard!
Yeah, some noise ain't a big deal.
Of course it's a big deal!
I refuse to believe that Kaede
He's the culprit! I still have my doubts.
Doubts
about the noise, of course. The library should have been
quiet, right? If
That shot was
rolling
through the vents.
it would have made a ton of noise.
Oh, what? I was gonna say the promotional video would have made too much noise for them to hear it.
I was wrong!
I refuse to believe that Kaede is the culprit. I still have my doubts.
Kinda doubts.
Doubts about the noise, of course. The library should have been quiet, right? If that shot was rolling through the vents, it would have made a ton of noise.
Indeed! So much noise! Rentaro would have heard!
Yeah, some noise ain't a big deal.
Oh, maybe I do Rentaro would have heard on Gunter's statement.
I still have my doubts. Doubts about the noise, of course. The library should have been quiet, right? If that shot was rolling through the vents, it would have made a ton of noise. Indeed.
So much noise! Rentaro would have heard!
Ah, no. If Rentaro heard odd noise, please be careful.
Oh no!
I refuse to believe that Kaede is the culprit. I still have my doubts.
What kind of doubts?
Doubts about the noise, of course. The library should have been quiet, right? If that shot was rolling through the vents, it would have made a ton of noise.
Indeed! So much noise!
I'm not too sure.
Rentaro would have heard!
Yeah, some noise ain't a big deal.
Of course it's a big deal!
The sound of the shot rolling, I know this.
I refuse to believe that Kaede is the culprit.
Why is it
I
not?
still have my doubts.
What kind of doubts?
Doubts about the noise, of course. The library should have been quiet, right? If
Oh,
that
man.
shot was
Dang
rolling
it.
through the vents,
Maybe I put that there.
Indeed, so much noise!
It has to be the promotional video.
Yeah, some noise ain't a big deal.
I refuse to believe that Kaede is the culprit.
I still have my doubts. What kind of doubts? Doubts about the noise, of course. The library should have been quiet.
There we go.
That's wrong! The murder occurred while the Killing Game promotional video was being broadcast, so the library would not have been completely quiet at the time.
Oh. So that ghastly video drowned out the sound of the shot rolling.
What?
Kaito, are you done now?
Damn it. So it's true then? You're saying Kaede really is the culprit?
So that means most of Kaede's sins were committed right before Shuichi's eyes.
That's correct. I was with her in the classroom. And when she moved the vent grate aside. And when she lined up the books on top of the bookcase.
I did think it was a bit suspicious when she was lining up the books in such a neat manner. But I couldn't figure out why. Like, I thought it would make more sense for her to block the vent with the books than to stack them like how she did. And now I see it's all coming together.
And it was the same when you took the murder weapon, wasn't it? You took the shot put ball when you got the cameras for Mew, right, Kaede?
Wait, did they actually
Hiding
say
it the
that?
entire time?
Did they actually say she hid the thing in her backpack and went for him? Because I don't remember that. And if that was a thing, they did that good. That was fly.
Where would she have even hidden it?
Where did Kaede keep it? It could be only in one place. Yeah, they actually did say that. Ooh, that was fly. I didn't notice that. Kaede must have hidden it.
That's it! Kaede's backpack. She was carrying the shot put ball in there. Despite its weight, it would have been easy to carry in a backpack. I noticed you also had a spare vest, which you could have wrapped it in. That would prevent the cameras you were carrying from being damaged.
Well, I guess now I understand why they made this first chapter so long. Because I'm assuming after this, Kaede is no longer. So they wanted to give you as much time with that character as possible.
then that means all of this happened right in front of Shuichi.
But we should not blame him for that. None of those actions warranted suspicion at the time, so he might not have noticed.
That clears it all up then. Every part of the crime Kaede plotted.
Yes. K.A. dead.
That can't be. It's gotta be mistake, right?
But if all of that is true, then that's pretty unfortunate. I mean, it's Kaede, you know? She kept preaching about working together, and then she goes and kills in cold blood!
No,
I don't think he was
still
that
doesn't fit.
interested in kindness.
What doesn't fit?
Kaede wouldn't do something like that.
Huh? You mean she's not the type? But you were the one that said she did it, right?
Yes, I did say that. But murder in cold blood is just not in her character. I truly believe that. I believe in her.
Yeah, I think she was trying to kill the mastermind, but it was Rentaro instead.
But why? Why do you still believe in me, Shuichi? Why? Tell me why!
You should know why.
Why are you doing this? Are you still looking away from the truth?
Not at all. My belief in you is going to lead me to the truth. I'll show you what's behind all this. I'll show you your truth.
You know what's better than 2 plot twists 3? Yeah, this game is plot twist central. Like, they just like to throw plot twists all over the place. I know this is getting crazy, right? But it's time for another tutorial. Arguments on the rope. Get to remove the armament to refute what they're saying. Oh, what? This is different? Is this a rhythm game? Please don't tell me it's a rhythm game with my mouse, because you don't even use my mouse properly. Okay, fuck. The objective is to completely destroy your opponent's final armament. Okay. Smash the rhythm to shoot down your opponent's equipment. Okay. Mark on top of rhythm site. Right when the gauge makes 1 revolution, press the correct key. Okay. When damaged enough, the armaments will pick up. Press spacebar to activate fever time during fever time. Okay. Okay, I'll figure it out. Is this like the final boss kind of thing?
I'm definitely the culprit. You think I wouldn't do it?
Oh wait, wrong way. I'm looking at the wrong ones.
You still believe in me?
I'm the one who killed Rantaro! That's the truth of this case! And that's all there
I'm so bad. Why am I so bad?
I'm a terrible murderer. I betrayed everyone!
Wait, what?
I'm the one who killed Rantaro! That's the truth of this case! And that's all there is to it! I'm a terrible murderer!
They aren't on, like, they start at...
Stop! Just stop! Remember what I told you? You have to fight for the truth. Shuichi, I know you can do this. If you say you believe in me, then... Don't look away from the truth! Please stop! Just stop! Remember what I told you? You have to fight for the truth. Shuichi, I know you can do this. If you say you believe in me, then... Don't look away from the truth!
I'm supposed to be good at rhythm.
Just stop! Remember what I told you?
But it's not a rhythm really, it's just...
Fight for the truth. Shuichi,
They have claps and they're not even in time.
if you say you believe in me, then... Don't look away from the truth!
Final blow.
Do you know what I was trying to do?
Kill the mastermind. What is this? Why is her clothes being removed?
You weren't persuaded by Monokuma, and you weren't trying to save yourself. What you were trying to do was kill the mastermind.
Katie with the clothes ripped off.
Kill the mastermind?
Kaede wasn't targeting Rantaro. She was targeting the mastermind. She was trying to end this killing game.
It's fan service.
She was
It wasn't
trying
even
to
that
save
much
us all.
fan service anyway.
Isn't that right, Kaede?
That was lame fan service.
I see! Otherwise, everyone would have died when the time limit expired.
So, she tried to end the killing game by killing the...
But it's all my fault. Kaede trusted my detective skills. I told her the mastermind might be there. And that's why she set that trap.
So it's really your fault.
She trusted my detective work and I screwed it up.
Oh.
Stop. That's not true.
Look on the bright side. You got to see Kaede with her clothes stripped.
Please,
That's
don't
worse.
say it's your fault.
Man's not.
It'll be harder for me. None of this is your fault. It's mine. Everything's my fault.
Kaede.
No, they're having a sob story moment.
Shuichi, can I ask you to do one last favor for me? Can you end all of this?
Okay. Yeah, close enough.
I want you to reveal everything that happened and convince everyone. And then, I want you to end this. That's my final wish.
That doesn't completely explain why. Oh, well, I guess that does explain why she didn't want to take the first blood perk thing. Because I guess she wanted to explain herself.
I understand. I'll end all of this. I'll reveal everything. The truth and the lies.
Killing people based on judgments or strange men dressed in black is no basis for a system of men. Well, in the world of Danganronpa, anything can happen. I want to help you. Now we're playing closing arguments. Final piece. Okay. Alright, this thing. I like this part. Although it can be annoying sometimes. Hey, we finally got to the end. It took like an hour and a half. Definitely good thing I didn't do it yesterday. It would have taken forever. So dang, that was quite a nice twist. But they made the protagonist technically the killer. I was thinking they should have done that sometime. But they should have let you actually kill them. I guess that would make it obvious, but you could, like, I don't know, try to get your way out of it or something. You wanted to fight again. Yeah. You asked to modify the camera. What was the murder weapon? What did the culprit do with the library event? Bouncing. Prop event. Very tall. What book did the culprit set up law? Do we have that panel yet? opened. I remember you saying something about how that would be a cool twist at some point. Just have to agree and be secretly sad. Well, it was a cool twist. I think that's a nice thing when they do things which are very unexpected. Like, this game tries to make you think one way and then just does something else, but this one was actually something that was a true twist. I could not predict it. What did the culprit do with the modified camera? Did I turn? Did she turn on the flash? Okay. What happened to the classroom 1 hour before the time limit? Ah, what happened happened in the classroom 1 hour before the time? Oh. I'm not sure about that one. Where was the shot ball? Whose picture was taken with a camera? With a flash? Why wasn't the sound audible? After the receiver went off, what did Soichi see in the library? Who was asked to modify the cameras? Yep. That's the last one. Okay.
This is the truth of the case!
It all began 2 days prior, when Monokuma gave us the additional motive. The time limit added to this killing game triggered the crime. After the announcement, some of us decided to form groups to plan our next move.
I wonder what Rentaro's ultimate ability and what his plans were and stuff, because he was going in there to check out the hidden base or room. So, I wonder what he was actually doing. Does that get explained?
I had my own plan to find the mastermind, and someone at the time.
Yeah, so like, yes, we made a plan, and then me and Soichi tried to set up the trap.
We deduced that
we found the secret door,
the
and we bowed to Mew to get the cameras. And then Katie, she saw
all we needed was
chopper balls, and she knew she would kill.
But the culprit
with the balls.
That's right.
She loved the balls. She distracted him with the camera and took the balls.
Then
they actually set it up. She was like, that bookshelf is messy, so I'm going to fix it and not set up any suspicious traps. I'm just fixing it.
They began by Then
and she made a lovely roller coaster for her balls.
After that, it appeared to not. The culprit. I was I didn't even know.
Yeah, the outside. Cool.
After the cameras, we kept a look at.
And then we saw everyone walking down, and then she was like,
during the stake,
this is the time where I kill. And then they waited, and waited,
after watching that
and waited.
With about 1 hour.
And then they heard this signal, and she was like,
I
"It's my
assumed
time."
it was. I was in such a looking.
I
back
rolled the
on-
ball down the vent, and I killed. And it somehow worked, even though
After I
it's
had left.
highly implausible. But it worked,
And rolled it.
sadly.
This set
She tried to kill the mastermind. But it wasn't the mastermind.
Rentaro, unbeknownst to
It
him.
was Rentaro.
First, Rentaro noted the camera flash. The shot that came out of the live, opening the vent under normal. But the promotional.
Yes, the video was too loud, you couldn't hear it. And then it hit him on the head.
The shot kept.
Then he was deaded.
By the time we.
But then she was sad, because she didn't kill the mastermind.
The mastermind.
She killed Rentaro,
But their wish did.
a
It was
peaceful
murder.
guy.
That's the truth behind your lies, Kaede Akamatsu. The ultimate pianist.
Well, at least she had good intentions.
And that
But
concludes
she did kill someone.
the events of this case. No.
Kaede did it?
Damn it!
It is a truth I do not wish to accept. But since Shuichi has brought everything to light, we can at least try to trust the Kaede we've come to know up to this point.
The Kaede we've come to know?
Even if she did commit a crime, what Kaede has said to us is not a lie. She wanted to protect us, and I firmly believe that to be the truth.
If that was a lie too, it'd be the last straw for me. I'd have nothing left to believe in.
You guys are so nice. Even though I betrayed you all.
No, that's not true, Kaede. You were trying to save all of it.
Nice job, Shuichi. I didn't expect any less.
What?
You were super reliable back there. But you still have a long way to go. You need to be more assertive. If you did that more often, you'd be a pretty cool guy.
Kaede, why? Why are you smiling like that?
It'd be funny if you just keep playing the game and like every class trial, you're the killer. So you get to play every character in the game.
Why are you still trying to get me to be brave? Why, Kaede? Why are you thinking about everyone except yourself? If you had just been less selfless, you wouldn't have had to murder. Why? Why do you do that?
No, bad times.
I'm sorry.
Stop!
No, that music kind of ruins
Save
it.
it for the end of the trial. Sheesh! Looks like the debate's finished, so that means it's voting time.
All right, you bastards! Press the button in front of you to cast your vote!
And make sure y'all vote, because refusing to vote is grounds for termination.
At last, the heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless finally face off! It's voting time!
Oh, we have to actually vote this time. Oh, that's nice. Yes, how do I vote? Vote? Okay.
It seems the voting is finished. Now then, let's
You always
see
vote
the
for them.
results.
Can you actually vote for other people and it's still okay? Probably not.
Who'll be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
I think it's pretty obvious, Monokuma. You don't have to be so dramatic. Yay, coins. Oh, did I get an A on everything? Yay, I'll take it. Oh, I gotta see on the debate. Yeah, that one was... No, wait, which one? That one was hard. I'm surprised I got a A on it. Okay. F1 for details. What's detail? Okay. Don't know if I should end there or keep going. I'm happy to keep going.
Absolutely right!
What the... now it's back to me reading.
Well, at this point it goes without saying, but you all voted correctly. The Blackened who killed Rentaro Amani is the ultimate pianist, Katie Akamatsu.
I'm glad.
Good.
What?
Good.
Don't screw around!
What do you mean good? Is this how you want it to end?
That's not true.
Not really, but it could have turned out a lot worse, so this is fine too.
I don't get it!
It's not fine. This is super horrible. The worst ever. Yeah, how did it come to this?
Please.
Katie, what would possess you to do something like this? Kunto, no, can't accept this. Not unless you explain.
For real?
Yeah, I won't be satisfied until I hear it straight from you.
Hey!
Katie, please. Okay, please allow me a few moments of your time then. It's just like Suichi said. Those tears have the same viscosity as honey. They're pretty thick tears. I was after the mastermind this entire time. I wanted to kill the mastermind and I thought doing that would end the killing game.
But
why did you try to kill them? Maybe you could have captured. If it hadn't been of the time limit, I probably would have done that. But the time limit meant that capturing the mastermind was less likely to work, you know? Because my mastermind could have just played dumb and run out the clock and kill us all.
Yeah.
I was worried about that happening.
therefore...
So you sought to kill the mastermind instead.
That's right.
I had made up my mind just before we set the cameras into the library. I thought it was my last chance to save everyone. I couldn't let that chance pass me by. I had to save everyone no matter what. Even if you had to kill someone.
Yeah.
That's right. I thought that killing the mastermind was our best shot at escaping this place together. I really believed it too.
But...
Katie, it never dawned on you? As soon as you thought that thought entered your head, Monokuma had you right where you wanted. Because what mattered most to Monokuma is that the killing game started.
You really don't get it.
Regardless of your reason, the moment you felt the urge to kill, you had already lost. You agreed to be part of the killing game when you allowed murder to fill your heart. Wait, don't to put it like that. But he's not wrong. She's the reason the killing game finally started.
No.
But if Katie hadn't done anything, we'd all be dead by now.
Right!
Katie saved everyone. We don't blame her.
I know that!
I know. You don't need to remind me. That's why I'm so pissed off. Pissed off at myself for being so useless. Kokichi, that's enough. I can see through your act.
Man.
Whoops. That's obvious, huh?
That's right.
But Kokichi's right. I was being played. And I didn't even kill the mastermind. I killed one of our dear friends instead. What I did was so terrible, so unforgivable. I took an innocent life. I'm nothing but a horrible murderer. You should all hate me, blame, and be disgusted by me.
Wait!
Katie, calm down. After we found Rentaro's body, when I realized he wasn't the mastermind, I thought about ending this by confessing to you what I had done. But I couldn't, because of Monokuma's first blood purge.
Your
I see. If you confessed, there and then, you would have been able to leave. But if you decided you couldn't leave this place by yourself, so you kept quiet. Because of the first blood pearl, you were forced to hide the truth from us.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
I see.
But the first blood pearl worked against the blackened rather than for them. But at the same time, I thought, if I did this for everyone, then instead of making things easier by confessing, I thought I should lie to all of you. That would motivate you to keep moving forward.
Then...
Is that the reason for the trial? To reveal to the mastermind?
Because...
I felt like if I didn't do this, then Rintaro's death would have been meaningless.
Well then.
We were searching for both the culprit and the mastermind during the class trial.
Oh yeah!
Ah, Katie did mention that. I never wanted to keep my crime a secret. I was going to tell you all eventually. But before I did, I wanted to expose the mastermind first. Then the killing game would have ended and everyone but me would be saved. I thought that was the best way I could atone for killing Rintaro.
Sorry.
This is my fault, I was wrong.
What?
There was no mastermind. You were wrong. But didn't you say the mastermind was one of us?
Okay.
That's what I thought at first, but in the end, we have nothing. No one made any moves after the time limit. The trial was useless.
Let's see.
Even when Soichi was about to be voted as the Blackened. Still, they did not appear.
Maybe.
Yeesh. That seriously was a close one. Katie had just kept her mouth shut. We'd all be dead by right now.
But...
On the other hand, she's only in this mess because she decided to say something at that moment.
That's...
I wanted to protect Katie, but I also wanted to unmask the mastermind. But even when the killer was about to be condemned, they remained hidden.
Sorry.
That has to mean that the mastermind is not among us all after all. So Katie had the wrong idea the whole time.
I see.
All her actions were taken under Soichi's flawed logic.
Okay.
That's why it was my fault. All this happened because of my detective work wrong. If I hadn't been so stupid, if I had never said anything about the mastermind to Katie,
Damn it!
Rintaro wouldn't have been dead. And Katie wouldn't be a murderer. This is all my fault.
That's wrong!
No, it's not. Katie.
Because...
I killed him, not you.
Right?
Right? Didn't I?
But
Katie, why did you set such a convoluted trap? If your intent was to kill the mastermind, there was no reason for you to cover your tracks.
Jeez.
Isn't it obvious? It's because she didn't want Soichi to know. Me.
Yeah.
Of course. But I didn't want everyone else to know either. Because I said I wanted to escape the place with everyone.
Because...
But you guys wouldn't want to be friends with a girl who kills someone, would you? Be friends. Katie, put a lot of thought into this. Put so much thought into it, it drove her to commit murder like a lunatic. God, you're such a dumbass.
Yeah.
I know, right? I'm such an idiot.
However,
we only survived the time limit because of that idiocy.
Right!
Yes, we're still alive thanks to you. Katie, I didn't know how, but I wanted to get out of here with you. I wanted to be friends.
Sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Damn.
So you're saying everything you did was because you were thinking of us? And you hid that you killed him just to stay and help us? How did things...
Hi, hello!
Alright. That's it.
What?
What?
What do you mean? What do you mean that's it?
Ah!
Father, are you getting bored?
That's right.
You know how Pops gets. He can't stand this kind of tearjerker schlock. I can't stop crying.
I see nothing gets past my adorable little cubs.
I don't even let appetizers get past me, especially if someone else bought them.
Now then.
But we can't let this boring display grind the action to a halt, so... Time to make things interesting.
Huh?
Make things interesting.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Punishment time.
Punishment? You mean Katie's execution?
Don't screw around!
No friggin' way. There's no way we'd let you do that.
Hey!
does they just kill her with the exosols now? They don't have any special killing things anymore?
Punishment time is a sacred segment. You're not allowed to interfere.
And if you even try to interfere, we'll just crush yous with these here exosols.
It's cruel, but it's probably better if one person dies instead of everyone.
Like hell am I just gonna sit here and do what you say? Kaede fought with her life on the line, and so will I!
Gonta will face you all. Times like this are why Gonta became strong.
Oh,
Gentlemen
Gonta.
never back down, and neither will Gonta.
You're so precious.
This is the perfect chance to test out my Neo Aikido skills on machines.
Yeah, I'll help. I can...
Alright, so we...
Stop it.
Kaede.
Enough, you guys. I've already prepared myself. You're giving up.
Why?
You said you'd never give up. That we'd get out of here together. That's what you said, Katie.
Damn it!
So why are you giving up now? Did you mean what you said? I know we can do something. Don't give up until the end.
No.
I'm not giving up. Because I have you.
Huh?
What?
You know?
Even after I'm gone, my wish will still be here. So I'm counting on all of you. I'm entrusting my wish to every one of you.
I believe in you!
I believe that you all will make it through this somehow. I'm pretty sure there's going to be at least a few more deaths. You guys better live. Don't go dying on me now. End this ridiculous killing game. Survive and get the hell out of this place.
It's a promise.
And then we'll be friends after you escape, okay? I think you'll all be the best of friends.
Yeah.
Affirmative, Katie.
I shall take that request.
I'll do my utmost to fulfill your final request. I won't give up. I'll get out of here no matter what. Going to work hard and keep friends safe till the very end. Well, Katie, you definitely weren't boring.
Well now.
Now then, let's get started.
Now then,
I have a special
prepared a
punishment
very
prepared for the
special
ultimate piano.
punishment.
Wait a second. Katie, please, don't. Suichi, you better not lose.
You can't lose!
You can't lose this killing game. I know you can beat it. Why tears come out of mouth?
It's punishment time!
I believe in you!
It's a promise.
I don't think that's tears. I think it's spit. They still have the game transition for this, which is weird. What is gonna be her, like, piano specific death? Okay. Something's gonna bash the keys and she has to like try and dodge them. Ah, I thought they were gonna like, okay, well that's, oh, okay. That's quite different, alright. So she's hung to death. What? Wait, what? Her arms are free. Why did the monodam jump behind her? I'm confused. Why did he, like, sacrifice himself? What's that? Oh, he's not Mono Man, he's Mono Kid. Oh wait, no, is he Mono? What is he? I forget his name.
Oh well.
No, my sweet darling Mono Kid claimed by it as collateral damage. This is a nightmare. This is unacceptable. My precious cub is... Oh, second toy. I guess it's okay. After all, I still got 4 more cubs. Phew. I'm glad you kids came in bulk.
Why did the Monocubs have to be in it? They could handle it better than interrupting the field. I don't understand why he's in it anyway. Like, what? Did he? It looked like he jumped in front. He wasn't like pushed or anything.
Well...
What's done is done. What's dead is dead. No point in crying over crushed cubs. Unless you want to end up like that sad.
But how?
What in the world is this?
Really?
Are you kidding me? Talk about overkill.
Amen.
Atua, please grant Katie's soul eternal repose. I can't believe this happened to Katie. I liked her so much. Alright.
Yahoo!
Monodam push. Oh, did he? Oh, I didn't see that.
All this adrenaline creates such an exquisite feeling of despair. It's moments like this that make all the killings worth it.
This is...
Why are you doing such terrible things?
How dare you!
You're the worst of the worst. Does human life have no value to you at all?
Hey, I know human life is precious. I'm not a monster, you know. Because if human life wasn't precious, ending it wouldn't be as nearly as fun. There's no greater joy than witnessing such a display of despair entertainment.
Useless past. Psychotic by a wide margin.
What now?
I don't think I've ever quite felt this irritated. I won't forgive you for this. Got that? I won't ever forgive you.
Oh!
Spoken like a marked man.
Excuse me.
What is your objective, Monokuma?
What are you trying to pull?
Do you hate all of us? If so, have we done something to make you hate us?
Huh?
Hate you? Who can say?
Live Leak really has stepped up their game.
Hey,
That's your job to figure out. If you really want to know what's going on, you're gonna have to work for it.
Well...
Though the cops formerly known as Rentaro may have had a hunch.
Huh?
Huh?
What is it?
What do you mean, Rentaro's hunch?
What indeed?
That is...
He did say he would end this game, and he also knew about the hidden door. Could that be at all related to this hunch he claimed he had?
I wonder.
Why, you...
Hey, what the hell's this hunch you going on about? Spill it!
I wonder.
Okay. We have no intention of telling us, then keep your mouth shut.
Cuz...
You're focusing on Katie instead of her deadweight victim.
Well...
Well, it's not his fault. He was useless. He died before his talent could be revealed. If he had lived long enough to reveal it, maybe he would have been more useful.
Too bad!
Oh well, he's dead, and that's that. That's the indifference of death for ya.
However,
He wasn't really the mastermind, was he?
You're really bugging
Huh.
me.
Are you still pestering me with those annoying questions?
And another thing...
Aren't you guys focusing a little too much on whether or not there's a mastermind? If you keep this up, you're all gonna end up like Katie.
What? Here.
Maybe spend less time worrying about nonsense, and more time watching your backs, okay?
Right.
You never know who's gonna become the next killer.
Looking
Ah,
forward
I can't
to
wait. I wonder what kind of killing game we'll get to see next.
Damn it. You may have gotten us this time, but we'll get you next time, we'll see.
Why?
Why are you so all psyched up?
That's nice!
It's nice to see that at least one of you have some chutzpah around here. I have a feeling you're all going to live for a while.
Thanks.
Thanks, I'll do my best.
Don't screw around.
Shut the hell up. We're not gonna have another killing game. I, Kaito Momota, am gonna let you I'm not gonna let you have your way anymore. Got it? I'm gonna punch that grin right off your face for sure.
Is that so?
Oh, really? That seems unlikely. I'm pretty sure you won't live long enough to do that.
Damn.
Well...
Anyway, you guys have a lot to think about. Work hard and do your best to graduate, because the fun's only just begun!
Hey,
I get that Monokid was obnoxious and rude, but that was way over the line. Monodam's that one, right?
Because...
I did it for us.
Ah!
Where are you going?
It's getting interesting!
Probably killed him as payback for all the bullying. What an interesting turn of events. And with that, Monokuma and the cubs left, and only we remained in the courtroom. I don't think I can take all of this. I can't understand this anymore. I feel like I'm going crazy.
No.
Tasumi, you mustn't give up hope. Is there even hope to be had here? The room feels utterly drained of it. Katie. What a kind of degenerate male cries in public. It's so rude. But Tenko, you're crying too.
Hey.
No, it's not the time to point that out, Kibo. Just let it be.
prayer time.
In times like this, we should pray for Katie's soul so that she may rest in peace.
What?
How's anyone supposed to rest in peace after getting killed like
I
that?
don't know.
What are we going to do from now on? Yeah, I'd like to know. I, too. I'm so over this already.
That's enough!
Ah, shut up! Shut up! All you just need to do is shut up! Kaido's voice boomed in the air, and the room went silent.
Damn.
Every single one of you, and your meek little complaints.
Shut up!
You're pissing me the hell off.
Damn it.
But the one who's pissing me off the most
Dumbass.
is you, Soichi.
Huh?
Ow. It's like the NBA with all the sweat.
Clench your teeth!
Kaito! You are supposed to say that before you hit him.
Did you hear what Kaede said? She said she believed in you. That she passed her wish on to you. But what the hell's wrong with you? You didn't say a damn thing to Monokuma. You call yourself a man?
I guess I am Soichi now, as a character. They're attacking me.
Dumbass.
Enough, Kaito. Sucker punching is pretty low effort, even for a low-life degenerate male like you.
Listen up!
You better knock it off, and I'm gonna explode my Neo and Kaido all over your face.
Are you
Fuck.
okay?
Soichi, you okay?
Okay.
I'm fine.
For now.
Please stop. This sort of altercation is just a waste of time. Gunter not sure it waste of time, but Gunter agree fighting not good.
Then...
Can we leave now? Staying here will only make us more depressed. Well put. I agree wholeheartedly.
Sorry.
Sorry, all should go ahead of me. Why? Is there a reason you wish to stay in this place? I just want to be alone for a while. Just for a little while. But we can't just leave you here by yourself.
No.
Asumi, perhaps it would be best if we allowed him some privacy for now. Luigi, don't beat yourself up, okay?
Yeah.
Yep, just hit the reset button on your feelings and you'll feel happy and cheerful in no time.
Listen.
Being a tad insensitive is important for survival. It helps one avoid suicidal thoughts.
Hey!
Gunter will go back too. Let Gunter know if you need his help, okay? One by one, everyone climbed aboard the elevator, except
I mean...
Soichi. I don't know how well you knew Katie, but why don't you try going to our ultimate lab?
Huh?
What do you mean?
That's right.
Monokuma set up the rooms, so there's probably not a lot there to... There's probably not a lot to remember by, but there should be at least a bunch of little things like she liked.
Okay.
Things Katie liked.
Listen up.
Understand, there's only one way to get through this awful feeling. No one's gonna be able to console you if you're just sitting here alone.
I mean...
If anyone's gonna help you, it'll be her in your memories. She's like the Chiaki of this game. Kind of. Before I realized it, I got to my feet. I just started walking and I was headed towards the Ultimate Pianist Research Lab. Oh, it's very nice. And somehow there's a moon. It's not as if there would be any memories here, but these are the things she was really passionate about. And that's good enough for now. What a magnificent piano. Is like Ghost Katie gonna come up and start playing the piano? I would have liked to hear her play it, if only just once. Ah, that reminds me, that song that Katie was talking about. Of course, it must be here somewhere. I stood in front of a book. Okay, yes.
Ah!
Here it is. Debussy! I took the CD from the shelf and placed it in the player. Soon a soft melody had filled the classroom. Oh, this song. My body relaxed, totally enveloped in the music. It was a strange feeling, the sound seeping into my body. Before long, I began to close my eyes.
I wish there was a piano here. I would play you a song to help you cheer up. A pretty song to play for you. Oh, like Clair de Lune by Debussy. It's a soothing song that calms your heart.
It'd be better.
Like the moon's reflection on water.
Okay. What?
You noticed, huh? Yeah, I'm shaking too. But I'd be a mess if you weren't here. I wouldn't have been able to do anything. I'm glad you're here with me, Shuichi. With you by my side, I feel like I can stand up to anything. You give me the courage I need to take on the mastermind. So please, be more confident. I believe in you, so you should definitely believe in yourself.
Yeah, I'll try. I don't know if I can do it, but... No, I'll do it. I have to believe in myself.
Is he now like a cool kid? He's all
confident.
confident?
I won't be afraid anymore. I will face the truth, for I won't give up. For your sake, Kaede. I promise. From the bottom of my heart, I promise you, Kaede.
Oh, it is Ghost Katie.
That's our promise. I'm leaving everything up to you, Shuichi. Goodbye.
I called it. Well, that was a nice moment. I think that's a good point to stop this stream, but... Oh. Nah, I might stop for today. I was gonna say I might play some Mario Maker, but I don't know. Would you guys be interested in that? Playing some Mario Maker at the end of this? Oh.
They were so young and talented.
Okay, I'm gonna
How could this
stop there. Do you guys want Mario Maker, or should I just end for today? Yes, no, maybe. I would have to go. Alright then I'll just end for today. I should be able to stream tomorrow, we'll see. But for now, thank you for watching. You are for anything. Okay, maybe I'll do a short stream of Mario Maker. We'll see. It might not be a super long stream, but it'll be like just something small. So, so I'll end the stream and then start it again right away. So, don't go anywhere. Mario Maker time will be next. Bye!